making, ooh, I broke my nail. I know I haven't been making videos. I've been doing stuff, but I haven't been videoing it because, well, I've been doing little pieces here and there and stuff, and not any one big project. Mainly because I've been having a really bad time with vertigo and headaches. The vertigo is almost gone. I had a bout of it this morning, but it only lasted maybe a minute. But the headaches, I think I need to donate blood again. Anyways, I should be telling you what I'm doing here. What did I do with the cap? Ah, there it is. I just took this cap off from here. This here was really dirty, and I cleaned it, so it feels nicer. It looks nicer. Anyways, I thought it would look really pretty with this. Ta-da! So, it wouldn't go over the bead cap. So I took the bead cap off, and I'm still not sure if it's going on. Oh, well, if I screw it on, it does. All right, now bring it back so that will go through. Anyways, I am scheduled to donate blood, but it's not until the second Monday in July. So, oh well. And my doctor said that my insurance won't pay for me to have blood drawn for no reason. If I need a blood test, then of course they pay for it, but just because I have too much blood, they don't pay for it. So yeah, it's a thing. Okay, this is curling. See how this is curling? That's kind of pretty. As it goes through here. So I'm not sure. Not sure how to, oh, maybe I can do it that way. Yeah, that seemed to have worked. But yeah, it'll go through. I just have to spin it and let it go through this way. All right. But that's going to be pretty, don't you think? Oh, other than the twisty on this end. Let's see. Nope, it will not go. I said, well, maybe it will, while it's down here, it will go through, but no. All right. Now I just got to make sure I don't go too far. How far do I got to go? About another inch or so. Let's see. Let me check that one. Oops. Get the coil out. Wow, that's perfect. All right, now let's put the bead cap back on. And as you can see, there's a jump ring here where they put all these chains through. And then they took this wire and went through that jump ring. And if I don't have to replace the wire, I'm not going to. So just go back in and make another loop like it was. Tighten it down a little bit by doing this right here. And there we go. Now I need to put this has a lobster clasp on it. I know, I always call them lobster claws. It's because it looks like a lobster claw. Anyways, and now I just have to put a jump ring on that end there. And I need to find an old jump ring because a new one would stand out on this. All right, there's some right here. Let's see, what have we got? All right, this would be, I think, too shiny. Well, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. That is awfully shiny, though. What do you think? I think it'll be all right. It's bigger than the other ones. That's why I didn't go with the... Let me see what else I got here. No. I was looking at used jump rings. Nope. I have stuff piled everywhere because, yeah, I've been cleaning up. And when you clean up, it makes a mess. That doesn't make sense, but that's how it works. Anyways, remember to hold it like that with one crossways. And then with the other one, pinch, whoops, and then just line them back up. Oh, this is a very tough one. Let me use stronger plier, which is actually a needle nose plier instead of a round nose plier for that part right there. And you can see that sometimes they get out of alignment. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see. See how it's not rounded there? And what you do is you just take your pliers and trying to, oh, this jump ring is very, very strong, which is very good because you want a strong jump ring. I mean, I don't know what this went to, but it was definitely secure. Okay, now we just got to take that twist out. And that's the back side, that's the front side, and there we go. I think that's pretty. Is it for everybody? Probably not, but I like it. Anyways, let's put that in a bag, put that away. What else have I been doing? I tore apart some jewelry that was needed to be tore apart, and I saved all these pieces here. This is very strong. This is probably the, was it 27 or 29 wires that are braided and then wire plastic coated. Whoever, this here was broke several places. I'm sure it wasn't broke. I'm sure it was cut, because this stuff does not break. Now, if you look at, oops, that is just a, that's a needle. Definitely don't want to lose my needle. All right. If you look at these are also braided wire with a coating on it, a plastic coating. These are gold, where those are silver. But if I put them together, you can see how much difference there are in those. Let me zoom up there. Can you see the difference? This one here's probably got 7 or 9 wires twisted, and this one's probably got about, like I said, 27, 29. I don't remember the exact count for each different things, and they have different counts in between, but those are the highest and the lowest. But when you need a needle, whoa, that sprung. I can bend one of these and use this as a needle to go through beads instead of having to thread the needle here, which is fine if you're using a thread and you have a needle threader. These are the very old-fashioned kind that your mom and grandmother, and I don't know how many years ago this was invented, but they've been around forever. But yeah, if you got one of those and you're just using a regular thread, and this here is a quilting thread because it's much stronger than, say, a thread. And so, especially if you're weaving and you're going back in and everything, that works okay. Now, this is another thing. I was just going to do it, and I said, you know what? This is a pretty little bracelet. I know I've done the tutorials on, excuse me, on stretch cord. And, but I guess they just didn't know how to tie it off. I'm not sure if I can use this or I have to, the cord, it's fine. It's got a really good stretch in it, and it goes back, and I just tighten that knot. I had it almost out. That's what happens when you want to tell somebody something in the middle of doing something. You undo your progress. All right. Okay. And you just, what they needed to do was they did the one tie, and then the next one, go round and round, and usually about 2 to 3 times with a cord this thick, because this is pretty hefty cording. Ugh. But don't do that, okay? Don't let it slip out of your hand and loosen up the stuff. All right, let's stretch this first, okay? And the reason we stretch it is, you see how much lag there is now, and that would have happened with the wearing of it, it would have loosened up the cording. When the cord just sits, it relaxes and it draws into itself. I guess that sounds relaxing, sounds like it would stretch out, but in the cord's case, it doesn't. It tightens back up. But when it's used, then it stretches out. All right, I've only got one wrap in there. Let me do a second wrap. And don't. Man, it's being ornery. Okay, I got 2 wraps. Is that all you're going to let me do, is 2 wraps? Fine. Okay, let's pull this tight. This right here is the test. Yeah, if that was to snap and break, we know that this stretch would be no good. But as you can see, it took all that pulling with no problem. Okay, now clip it pretty close right there. Throw that away, and clip this one really close. Throw that away. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that into that bead, but I'm going to try. Maybe I'll go in that bead. I don't know. These holes on both these beads are not so huge that things like this will hide in. Oh, I think it went in. Yay! Okay. All right, that's hidden. See? It's gone. Okay. This is, I can wear it, but it's, for me, it should be a little bit, like one more bead in it, or another set of 2 beads, whatever, for my wrist. But I have a very large wrist. My sister could wear this without any problem because she's teeny tiny Tina. Yes. But anyways, these things are part of the lot that I've got from my sister, Tina, at Amber Field Mouse Jewelry. Go see her channel, look at her stuff. If there's like craft items and you're going, ooh, I would really love to craft with some of that, or if you want a craft lot, contact her and yeah, get some stuff because it's fun. Okay, this here, I tore this apart too. I'm sorry. I should have waited for you, but I didn't. Oops, that goes this way. All right, this here was all one piece. Okay? Oh, there's more of it. This was all one piece. I said, you know what? I might be able to sell that, but it would be a very, very niche audience, you know? Very few people. So I took one, I left one row on. I said, you know what? That's kind of cute. So they're just kind of dangly and stuff. Not so in your face is what it was before, because it was like this whole bib. Then I can take these here and make earrings with them. To do that, I'm going to have to, oops, that's how I got them off. I actually just cut these. I wasn't going to, you know, open every single jump ring, but I need to open these medium-sized jump rings here and actually move them, because right now where they're on this part here, they're designed to dangle this direction, and with earrings we want them dangled this direction, and they just don't lay flat right that way. So I'm gonna have to change those. This here, I'm not sure if I want to make a bracelet with it or if I want to just use it for more earrings. And I can take it apart and just do individuals like this here. That would look cute on the bottom of just that itself as a dangle, an earring dangle, or put some of this colored bead, which isn't really black and it's not really silver. I'm not sure what you would call it. It's like a black with a silver coating on it. I mean, it looks cool, but you could put, I have some of these beads. I don't know where, but I have some of them somewhere. But I could do, you know, like 2 or 3 on a eye pin, hook it into this, and then put a wire on it, and those would be very pretty. So, and I'm going to harvest all these big silver jump rings, because that would have been perfect color and everything for that necklace we just did. So, yep, that's what's going on with those. This is, if I wanted to, I could just, if I wanted to do a smaller necklace than what this is, I could just hook a chain here and here, and that would be a much smaller version of this. And if they wanted to buy them and wear them together, go for it. But I won't. I wouldn't put them together. And right now I'm not selling anything, so yeah, there's that too. Okay, let's take these and make them into some earring stuff. And want to tell you, I am doing really well right now. I have absolutely no headache, so yay! Okay, now the reason that this right here won't work with that right there, because you've got 1, 2, 3 jump rings and then the loop here, so that's 4. So this is designed to hang this way. Okay, so we have to make it smaller. If we get rid of this jump ring in the mix, it will be an odd number, and it will be designed to lay this way. So that's what we're going to do. And since these jump rings here, these little ones, they're closed. There is no opening on those. So we have to take and not use those part in this. All right, let's open this. I'm going to open it there. Take it off that silver one, put it on the big one, and that's just moving it 1. So now when it hangs, all right, yeah, you're buddied up next to him, huh? All right, let me move this one too so that we can see them. All right, let me move this one down 1. Down 1. Let's see, they're all being on this side here. I'm not sure if I need them all on the same side or on different sides. We will figure that out, and we can move them again because we have that technology. Okay, now let's see if we can see how they lay different. Okay, obviously I needed to have it facing the other direction, but you can see how these want to turn this way, but these two are laying flat. I just didn't face them in the same direction. So I need to take one off and switch it around. I think. We'll find out. Alright, and when you have to take and change something's direction, do it this way. Go immediately that way. Do not take it all the way off, because then you're back going, I have no idea which way that came off. Okay, now let's close that up. Now let's hold it down. All right, see how they're laying like this? Both in the same direction. And everything else is kind of cattywampus. See how they look very odd? It's because they want to hang that way. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to take those all off, and I'm going to replace them in the right direction. And I may decide this may be too long. I don't know. I may take one off, so it's only like that many. 4 instead of 5. But I'm going to put a wire on it, and yeah, that will be fun. And you would not believe the mess I have here. This whole room is like, looks like a bomb went off, because I've been sorting beads and doing stuff like this here. And I've been cleaning stuff. Let me show you something cool. All right, let me put this stuff out of the way. I'll be right back. Okay, this necklace is shell and it feels very nice. But if you can, you see how dull these are here? I have been shining them up. Look at that. Look at the color and everything. Is that showing up? I hope so. But this up here is very, very dull. My sister sent me these. Not sure this is the proper use for it or not, but it's a very, very fine emery board and buffer. And that's what I've been using on these. And it's like, here, let me get one that's really nasty. All right, see that one? See how dull it is there? And these are shell, so if you got some shells that are, you see the powder coming off? And all I did was do that there, and then I buffed it. You can see that it's starting to shine up really nice. All right, you see the difference now? See the ones beside it, how they're not shiny? And that one is. See, that one's really gross. And I washed them. I mean, it wasn't like it's dirt, although it might be, and it just doesn't want to come off the regular way. I don't know if how it's attached to these shells, but this takes it off. And it's kind of therapeutic, just scrubbing on these and watching them come back to life. Help if I use the right side. I'm like, that's not working very fast. I mean, it was working, but just not very fast. All right, then you go use that side. Oh yeah, see the shine now? Look at the shine on that. All right, I'm not done with it, but you can see but the feel of these, oh my gosh, they feel like satin, especially the ones that I've done. They just feel so nice. And it's got a magnet closure, which is one of my favorite, and it's a very strong magnet, so it's not going to be, come off accidentally. And look you can see the imperfections in the shell. The fact that it was a living organism, it's just awesome. Isn't that beautiful? When I pulled that out of the box, I'm going, oh, I love that. And then I realized, at first I'm going, why did she send it to me? It's beautiful. And then I realized how dull it was. And I'm like, why is it so dull? But I can just run my hands over it and I can tell which ones have been cleaned and which ones aren't. Like these here don't feel like these. Anyways, I wanted to show you those because that was really cool. What else have I been doing? I've been looking at a lot of beading, and I'm going to do some brick stitch, some very simplistic brick stitch, just so you guys can see how easy that is to do. And they're done with like little beads like this. These are seed beads. This right here is probably an 11, which is, they make 15s. The higher the number, the smaller the bead. Just like wire, the higher the number with wire, the smaller gauge it is. I don't know who come up with that system, but normal people, it kind of makes us go, huh? But yeah, you get used to it after a while. But and this right here, this is pretty. These are seed beads. And this, of course, has to be tore apart because, what are you going to do with that? But they're just really pretty components. Yeah, the magnet. Yes, the magnet sticks. But that's a pretty little leaf. To me, this looks very, I don't know, like Indian, Southwestern, whatever. But, yeah. That's very pretty silver bead. And it's got some pretty brown in there. Because brown and that turquoise go really good together. So I'm going to tear this apart, and I wish I had a lot more of this chain because this chain is beautiful. So But that's one of the things I came across. I'm going, okay, I wish I had the whole thing of this. And I probably have these color beads. There's actually, that is a clear, that's a solid, that's opaque, that's translucent. Let's get the real words out there. Translucent, and these two are opaque. So yeah, it's a mix of beads that just look really pretty together. And if you look at them, there's no real order. It's not like it goes translucent, opaque blue, translucent brown, translucent blue. But if you go down here, it's like brown, blue, brown, blue, brown. So yeah, people worry too much about being precise. And as you can see, that's beautiful. And it's not precise. And maybe the imperfections make it pretty. I don't know. But I like it. So, anyways, I just wanted to touch base with you. I wanted to say hi to you and let you know that I haven't fallen off the edge of the cliff or edge of the world or whatever. But yeah, I haven't done my best. And right now I don't have a headache, so maybe talking to you is therapeutic. I don't know. But it's good when you don't, when you're not in pain. And I got a lot of this here stuff. And I need to buy a lot more of these containers because I'm doing a lot of sorting. And you can see these are things that were tore apart on, same here. These were part of other jewelry. And I do save my findings. Some of the findings, they're not, look at this. This cannot be used. See that orange? It's not even yellow. It's orange. It's so old and yucky. Now, it's possible that the outside ring can come off. I don't know. It looks like, yeah. But what is the condition? Yeah, throw that away. What is the condition of the interior of this? I don't know. But I do know the exterior is gross. So, and I do have quite a few of those. So, and also these silicone things. See that? That's gross. You can't wash that. That can't get, there's no way to clean that up that I know of. If you know, please let me know, because, you know, it still has plenty of spring to it. It's, you know, it isn't rotted or whatever. It's just discolored and gross. So, if there's a way to clean those up, I would love to know, because I hate throwing things away that are useful. And, but yeah, I'm going to spend the rest of the day, well, I'll download the video. That takes a long time because my computer hates me. And then, while that's doing that, I'm going to spend some time cleaning. So, not cleaning this, unfortunately. This is what I'd rather be doing. I'm actually cleaning up messes of piles of jewelry and sorting stuff that's, see, like this here. This needs a home. This needs a home. This needs a home. Oh, look at this. This is gross. That needs a home. So I just have to sort everything and put it where it belongs. Like I said, this is a mess over here. And some of it's easy enough to put away. I mean, my resin box, it actually has a home. And this is all my things that I, see the cats, they went in there, the extra cats. This went in there. This, I would love to be able to do more of, but this is terrible. It's like super sharp. I mean, I could cut myself on that. Then I definitely wouldn't want somebody else to cut themselves. But things like this I can put away. Also, this right here was, oh, so disgusting. Somebody had taken black sequins and glued them all over the front of this. I'm thinking it was awful. Why would you do that? I don't know if I can get that brown cleaned up. I know it's part of the dyeing process, because it's to bring out that brown there. They dye. So, but if I was to take some beads like this right here, oh, that might work, you know? If I got more of these, and I could even put some hangy downy things. Yeah, hangy downy things. Is that even in the? No, that's not even in the. All right, let me go that way. Yeah, I could do some charms. Hangy downy things. Yeah, that's a technical term. Not. And I did find that I have a whole thing of these clamshell knot covers. I'm going, I didn't even know I had that many. But when you start cleaning up, you find such interesting stuff. But yeah, hopefully I'll find some more nuggets to bring to you, exciting things. But until then, I will see you. This is Bethany with New Life Jewelry Creations. Just tap that like button. The algorithm loves it when somebody hits a like button. They also like it when you comment. I like it when you comment because I love interacting with people. But yeah, I will be back.